Okay, so for this particular reaction video, again, for the first reaction, I'm just layering an evaporating dish with the copper shots, and I'm going to save my uh, alcohol burner for some of the other reactions, and I'm just going to use my stovetop. So one of the things you can do is you can just set that evaporating dish with your copper shots directly on the bottom of an evaporating dish. And typically, evidence of a chemical reaction is a color change, or, for example, a precipitation reaction where a precipitate's formed. So a lot of times you'll have a solid being formed. When a solid is being formed, typically that also results in some type of color change. Other evidence of chemical reactions might be smoke, or heat being released or absorbed, or light being released or absorbed. Another example of evidence of a chemical reaction might be bubble formation. So for example, if bubbles start forming, that's usually an indicator that a gas is being formed, so it begins to bubble out of solution. With a precipitation reaction, typically you take solutions or salts dissolved in water. The ions are free and mobile so that they can react with other ions. They come in contact with ions that are insoluble, and they have a greater affinity for those insoluble ions, and they form what is called a precipitate, in other words, a solid. So in this first reaction, we are basically observing the oxidation of copper. So that is a reaction that I've actually talked about in the 5 basic types of chemical reactions. Oh, great, you can see that there is evidence of a chemical reaction here.